Hey everybody, how is your winter break? Did you start school yet? I still have about another week, so I just had some things on my mind. I had an interesting day today, and I wanted to share and see if anyone else has experienced anything similar. If you're in any undergraduate program that basically requires you to get into a graduate program, they encourage you to participate in undergraduate research. Today, I had an interview at a lab here on campus. Um, I found that during my interview, I found that I felt like I needed to explain, you know, that I had two jobs and that some of the experience that I had was from when I was in high school, was from a long time ago. So I found myself kind of hinting or alluding to these things that could really work to my disadvantage. Um, Both of the people that interviewed me were younger than me. Um, yeah. hmm. Um, yeah, it was an interesting experience. I am a very different applicant than most of the applicants there. I have two jobs. Most of these, I've applied at other places. Um, One place wanted me to make a 15-hour-a-week commitment as a volunteer, which is intense. Um, that is that is a program for students that don't work. 15 hours a week is a lot, especially as a volunteer. I could understand if it was an internship, but as a volunteer, that's way too much. I applied, so the program that I interviewed for today wanted 8 or 9 hours, and I could do that. I could do that. Um, However, I can't help but to think that these 8 or 9 hours a week, I could be uh, doing things that are school related. Well, not that this isn't academically relevant or important, because it is, but I know that I have this really challenging class this semester, and I'm thinking, well, if I go ahead and do this specific volunteering in this lab, I'm taking time away from that class. Now, mind you, I already volunteer somewhere else, so it's not like I need to be volunteering at two places and have two jobs and a full-time course load. I just feel as though I have opportunity and I want to seize it. Um, so I feel like I'm almost kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like, opportunity presents myself and I want to snatch it, but I don't want my grades to suffer. So that's where I'm at. I've already gone through the process of taking the minimum amount of courses that I need to stay full time. I went through a big ordeal, not a big ordeal, but it was, I had to meet with people and change my whole schedule around so that I could have a workable schedule that wasn't, all day and all night long. So now I have the perfect schedule, and I'm afraid that this extra time that I allotted to have this perfect schedule is going to get sucked up by this other volunteer job. Um, but it's an opportunity, and I guess I need to keep that in mind. It's an opportunity. So I don't really know if I'll be offered it, but I have other things to consider. Um, I'm kind of thinking if I don't accept the offer, then I need to do something substantial, like agree to be meeting with a study group at that time, because I really want to get the best grades that I can. I took all these steps to make sure that I get better grades, and almost like, I don't want to say I'm self-sabotaging, but I feel like by trying to do my best, I'm sabotaging myself. Does that make sense? I'm trying to seize all the opportunities that I can, but I'm afraid I'm going to sabotage myself unknowingly.